What I wanted to do today is share a few tips and tricks when using CMaps analytics. With a little bit of creativity and some Webi skills, you can actually extract a ton of interesting capabilities out of the map. And what we've done is tried to give you enough features and functionality to do so. So what we have here is a map that displays a number of dimensions and measures. The way that we're doing that is through a calculated variable. So when I look at my labels and I edit this particular variable, you can see that we've combined some measures and dimensions so that when we assign our data, we actually have label as a data property. So in other words, you should be asking yourself, what do I want to appear when I click or hover over a data point? Similarly, we did something with the colors. Now, colors gives you the opportunity to use the data inside of your report to change the visual appearance of the map. So what we did, if we go and we edit our severity color, is based on the value. If it's fatal, serious, or slight, we change the color of the pins. So now it follows the same coloring as my chart. If we go back to our input controls, and let's say we change weather conditions, let's say raining with high winds, you can see that we have serious or slight, and you can see that there are certainly more points to look at here. Now, another feature that we added in version 2, if we go to format our custom element, this is where, when we go to CMaps properties, we can apply different styling. So one styling option when you have a lot of data points is our clustering. So I can cluster based on a count. I can sum my measure. So in this case, the measure that we're looking at is the number of vehicles. So if I sum this and I click OK, what the map is going to do is use the default color. In this case, I selected as gray. So if I click on that cluster, it will then drill into that cluster. Now, if I zoom back out, it will recluster those points. Something else interesting that we can do is we go to the Information tab. As I pan and zoom naturally, what the map will do automatically is calculate the sum, average, min, and max for number of vehicles so that I can use the map itself to visually explore and understand what we're looking at here. So all of these features are baked into CMaps Analytics. If I wanted to unzoom and select an individual point, now let's say rather than hovering over these locations, I wanted to check out the street view. I'm going to format my custom element. I'm going to go back to CMaps Analytics, and I'm going to set the map option, and I'm going to set the info window instead of click or hover. I want to make it so the info windows only pop up when I click. I'm going to click OK. It's going to redraw the map, and now the little pop-up windows or info windows are only going to appear when I actually click on them. And that's particularly useful in the event that we want to use Street View. So if I wanted to see this specific location, I can click on the little Street View icon, and it will take me specifically to that location where this accident occurred. So pretty useful functionality and quite a bit of flexibility out of the box if you know how to create custom Webi variables.